Did you know that 94% of first impressions are design related? For high growth businesses, this means that your website design can break or make your online success. Today, we're diving into Webflow design tips for high growth businesses. By the end of this tutorial, you will have actionable design strategies to elevate your brand and drive growth. Let's explore some key design elements crucial for high growth business. Number one, and most importantly, is brand consistency. Maintain consistent brand elements to keep your brand recognizable to your users. And this is easy to do on your Webflow site. Consistent branding builds trust and builds brand recognition. So let's hop into Webflow and see exactly how we can do this. First things first, let's talk about your color palette. Now, there are a ton of tools out there where you can design your own color palette and import it into Webflow. But let me show you what tools Webflow offers. The first thing is variables. So if we go to this color in the background tab, you can see that we have some brand colors already made. So let's go ahead and make a brand new brand color. We're going for sort of a muted and earth tone look for this website design. So let's add a new brand color by unlinking this. Let's add maybe a darker green here, just like that. We'll go here, we'll go to the purple plus, which you're going to be using a lot for this. And then we're just going to say brand color 3. So now I can implement this on any element of our site. Let's also create some font variables to keep that consistency. Variables give you the power to control global elements consistently. So let's go over to the variables panel here and let's add a new size. Let's add H2 font size. So this is going to be for all H2s. And as you can see, I've made a new folder for us. Let's also create font weight in that H2 folder. Let's add our line. Let's add our line height. And let's add our letter spacing. Now, as you can see, these have values that you can customize to whatever you think they should be. Let's also add a font family into this, and you can just choose any of these fonts. Let's just go with Merriweather for now. And this is how you can easily control any of your headings. And this is how you can keep your content consistent in Webflow. Let's hop over to the homepage and see how we can do this. So let's click on our heading here. Let's go ahead and add an H2 heading. And as you can see, we can add this purple plus to click font size, font weight, line height, letter spacing. Obviously, we'd click the font size here. We'd click the font height here, and we'd go on from there. Let's also talk about classes and style selectors. This is an integral part of Webflow. Being able to repeat the exact same element on any page of your site makes design so much easier. Let's say we want to add a button to this contact page. So let's go ahead and search for button and drag it right in. And let's go ahead and click this CTA button here. That's going to automatically change it to that color and those properties that we already gave the other CTA button. Consistency in all of these design elements creates a cohesive and very professional look. A tip here is to add readable text across all devices, and Webflow makes this super easy. You can test how your site is going to look on different devices with this panel right here. You can see how it looks on mobile, on tablet, or on desktop. Another tip is to create a clear visual hierarchy. I want to create a clear visual hierarchy to guide your users through your content. This improves user engagement and conversion rates. You can use size, color, and positioning to emphasize the important elements. Let's go to our homepage and see exactly how we can do that. So let's go ahead and keep this weight. Let's bring this weight up to about 600, and let's bring the size up to let's say 70. Now, we don't need this heading anymore, but we can go ahead and change this down to, say, 16. And we can emphasize this button by bringing that up to 25. By bringing that text up, we can bring that text to, say, 15. And we can even change the size of this button by going to the size panel, and let's say 100. Let's say 50, and let's change the width to 75. Let's actually change the width to 100, and now we have a bigger button. And that creates that visual hierarchy that users understand and appreciate. A lot of successful brands often implement a lot of white space or negative space onto their site. This improves your user's focus and improves your site's readability. Let's take a look at how you can use Webflow's Flex layouts to create a better looking format. So let's hop over to the team page. And as you can see, it's kind of an interesting design here. What we've done is we've gone over to the container in our navigator panel and we've clicked on this Flex grid. So as you can see, this is going to change the alignment of what we're looking for. This H2 heading right here is going to align wherever we tell it. And if we put it in the center, it makes room for all of these cards that we've created. And this is a great way to get started with some interesting design elements. This creates structured and scannable layouts. An effective visual hierarchy helps users quickly find useful information. Another tip is to optimize your design for performance. Fast load times improve your site rankings and your user experience. Let's take a look at the assets panel, which is right here. We have all of this content that we can take a look at. You can always upload content with this. You can drag and drop it, and you can also sort it at the bottom, alphabetical, oldest first or newest first. You could add some descriptive alt text here, which we can say hero banner, just like that. So with the image selected, all you have to do is click compress right here, and you can compress the image to whatever format you want. That significantly improves your site's response time. You also want to design layouts that guide users to the conversion goals. You can do that through Webflow's Interactions panel. Check out the video we made on that down in the description below. And remember that strategic layouts can significantly improve conversion rates. Place call to action buttons in prominent locations. And along with those interactions, you have animations that can guide your user's eye or engage with them in a dynamic way. Every design decision should be supporting your business goals. And the bonus tip is to leverage Webflow's CMS collections for dynamic, personalized content experiences. They can significantly enhance engagement for high-growth businesses targeting a diverse audience. And Webflow CMS is intuitive and easy to use. We have a video on that also down in the description below. Great design balances aesthetics with functionality. Always keep your users and business goals in mind. Webflow can be a very powerful growth driver for your business. By implementing these consistency tips, you're not just creating a beautiful website, you are crafting a strategic goal for business growth. Before you start implementing some of these tips, we have a resource for you: how to skyrocket your site's conversion rate with animated graphics. This offers insights on using those subtle animations that we talked about to enhance your design and boost your conversions. Grab your copy, link in the description below. Remember that your website is often the first interaction that potential customers have with your company. We look forward to seeing how you implement these strategies to improve your business. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.